Welcome to my YouTube channel, Fueled by Pixie Dust. In this episode, I'm going to share my experience while cruising Rhapsody of the Seas. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to continue receiving my videos. I am not employed by Rhapsody of the Seas nor Royal Caribbean, and I am not receiving any type of compensation. I am giving you my honest review of my first cruise. I had the opportunity to travel with my husband, our children, my mom, and sister. We had ocean view staterooms. We took a Southern Caribbean 7-night cruise departing from Puerto Rico. We visited ports in St. Thomas, St. Croix, San Marteen, St. Lucia, and Barbados. In future videos, I will be reviewing in detail my experience in each of these islands. At each port, Royal Caribbean offers excursions for an additional fee. I did not take advantage of this. I booked excursions on my own. I will go into detail what I had done on future videos. Let's start by talking about the ship. Rhapsody of the Seas is considered a medium-sized ship from the Royal Caribbean fleet. This ship is full of amenities, including a kids club, teens lounge, arcade, theme parties, fitness classes, and daily activities that ensure entertainment for all ages. These include rock climbing 40 feet above deck, Broadway-style shows, and live music. The ship also has a track on the top deck where you can walk or jog while you're on the ship, a spa, and a solarium, equipped with pools and hot tubs. Rhapsody of the Seas features 12 passenger decks, of which 11 are accessible to guests. Lounges, restaurants, pools, and entertainment venues are distributed across the mid and upper decks, while lower decks host the majority of cabins. The ship offers a diverse menu and food options. Rhapsody of the Seas has a main dining room and a buffet restaurant, the Windjammer. The meals offered in these restaurants are included in the cost of your cruise ticket. There are also specialty restaurants that you can visit, but you will have to pay extra for your meal. We really liked the Windjammer Cafe and decided to have all our meals in this restaurant. This restaurant has a warm and inviting atmosphere, and it is equipped with fun food bars. My favorite was the donut bar. My only regret is that I did not actually have one donut until the last day over the trip. Their donuts were so decadent. Something to keep in mind is that the Rhapsody of the Seas does have a dress code. You are not required to dress up really fancy to enter the Windjammer Cafe, but my daughter was in a tank top one evening and she was not allowed to enter the restaurant. We had to go back to our room and change. This dress code at the restaurants also applies to bathing suits. Evenings can be spent at any of the bars and lounges, sipping handcrafted cocktails and soaking in music, or at the theater where performers put on nightly shows. One night we decided to attend karaoke night. It was so much fun. Probably the best karaoke that I have ever attended. Everyone in attendance was in a good mood and participated. I loved that the stage was festively decorated. The entertainment on the ship is superb. My family and I enjoy the pool parties where the DJ spin the latest tunes. We also took advantage of the dance classes. It was a fun time for all of us. It was easy to feel at home. We watched movies in open air and under the stars. It was so beautiful. We walked the track often. It was especially exciting to see our destinations from the top of the ship. At night, I also liked to visit the track. It was so peaceful, quiet, and breezy on the Caribbean open air. The night parties on the main atrium were fantastic. The crew were so talented and engaged in creating a fun atmosphere for all guests. They host themed dance nights, which were my favorite. I particularly like the 70s and 80s dance parties. It was so much fun to see how not only the crew, but also the passengers went all out with the themed night attire. Time and time again, I would come back to Rhapsody of the Seas and to a Royal Caribbean cruise. They have created a core memory for my family and I. In preparation of my trip, I read information that made this cruise sound as outdated and lacking the entertainment of the larger and newer ships. I personally disagree with that. It felt for me that it was more an intimate experience in the ship, in that there was so much to do. I only was able to enjoy a portion of the entertainment. My family and I never felt bored, and we are eager to go back again. If you like this episode, please check out my Rhapsody of the Seas playlist. I have videos of the ship's entertainment. See you next time, friends. Keep on traveling.